All right, so today is May 20th. We are going to continue to learn about Soundtrap as well as continue planning for your radio ad. So the directions are in your slides. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to go into our slides for the 18th to 21st of May. And we are going to take a look at the 20th. So this will be your third slide. So today in Soundtrap, your goal is to find the correct sound effects for the ad that you recreated. Now, yesterday when I did your instructional video, I could not get this link to load, and I had to use the Tom Bodett commercial. Those of you in front of me, how did we do? Were you able to get this to load, and you could do your commercial? Okay. You did get it too? Okay, excellent. Okay, so you actually have, those commercials had better sound effects in it than the Tom Bodett one. So that's what I was hoping. Excellent. Now, you may not find perfect sound effects. Your goal is to try to match it, okay? When we are just experimenting with a program, we make hodgepodge and it doesn't matter. When we're trying to recreate something, we are being a little more intentional with our sound effects and how we're trying to edit them. I will go back and talk a little bit more about Soundtrap and sound effects. The second part of your assignment today is to continue planning out your radio ads. So you should write your opening line that's reflective upon your approach, and then you're putting that all together. Okay? You're going to start to put all that together. So let's go into Soundtrap and take a look. So you will have an existing project that you're opening, and you should already have that soundtrack in there. So if you go to Browse Loops, this is where you are going to find your sound effects. Okay? And you can search to a point, but you're not always going to find what you want. So I think I'm going to look at crumpling paper. So I'm going to drag that in. I don't know if it's loading because I'm recording. All right, so I have the crumpling paper down, but I can also look at editing that. Okay, so I can change the tone of it. I can change the pitch of it. There are pieces that I can edit along with that. Okay, you know, if you want it to taper, if you want it, there are, fade in, fade out. There are other pieces that you can edit with that. So experiment. Just like video editing programs, we can drag to shorten the clip. So you do want to experiment with those sound effects and try to find sound effects that are placed appropriately for yours. Okay? You may have questions as you're using the program. Feel free to edge students to email me. Those of you that are in class, feel free to reach out. It's one of those, it's hard to directly teach it to know exactly what the student is trying to do, but then I can help you at your seat, hopefully, with the application. And edge students, I could send you a video to assist you as needed. Those of you sitting in front of me in class, questions about today's assignment? All right, so we should be good to go. Students in class, if you have questions, you'll be able to ask them in class. Those of you working remotely, if you have questions, please feel free to reach out via email. This link should already be shared with me because this should be the link that has your voiceover. Okay, so I will be able to see the updates that you have done, and I will be able to see your progress on your planning on this slide. So those are things I'll check for to make sure you are participating in class today. Enjoy!